Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. 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 Jaya Jaya Ram. Jaya Jaya Ram. Om Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Om Shri Ramachandraya Namaha. Atulita baladhamam hemashailaabhadeham danujavana krishanum jnaninam agraganyam sakala gunanidhanam vanaranam adhisham raghupati priya bhaktam vatajatan namami. Raghupati priya bhaktam vatajatan namami. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Om Dhyayami Chinmayanandam Gurudevam Mahamatim Prema Purnam Kriyashilam Sada Lokahite Ratam Kripalum Sundarakaram Samartham Satyadarshinam Vacha Tattva Prakashinya Shoka Moha Vinashinam. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Namah Shri Tulsi Dasa Sadvarishtaya Dhimate Puritam Hridayam Yena Rama Premamrite Name. Om Shri Tulsi Dasaya Namaha. Hari Om. A very warm welcome to this new series. In the previous series we saw Bharata is now rested with the responsibility of speaking and conclude all these conversations which were happening and indicate Bhagavan Sri Ramchandraji what he has to do. Isn't it? In the 261st Doha we saw Sadhu Sabha Gura Prabhu Nikata Kahau Suthal Sati Bhavu Prema Prapancha Ki Jhoota Pura Janahi Muni Raghuravu Siyavar Ramchandra Ki Jai. Where Bharata says, Sadhu Sabha Gura Prabhu Nikata, in the assembly of sadhu, all the saints and sages, holy men, sabha, that is this whole darbar, we may say, who are sitting there, Gura, sage Vashishta ji, Prabhu, Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji, in their presence, Kahavu Suthala Sati Bhavu. My master, Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji, also had rested that responsibility in me, and in this holy place, I will now speak in good faith. Sati Bhavu. Prema prapanchu ki jhoota pura. Whether there is any love in my heart, or it is only a thought that is coming out, whether it is true or false. Janahi muni raghurayi. I know one thing very surely. What is the truth in my heart? Janahi. Those two will know. Who are they? Muni, Guru Vashishta ji, and Raghurayi, Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji, with this faith. Now, Sabha is in front of Ramchandra ji. Guru, mothers, everybody are there. And still the focus is on Bharata, mind you. Why? Because even Bhagavan Ramchandra ji has given it to Bharata. You decide what I should do. And Bharata, who is in utter desperate mood, he is in such sorrow. He says, when my Swami, Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji, and Guru, who is here, still they are asking suggestion to me. What a misfortune he feels. Now what happens, we will see in the 262nd Chaupai. Bhupati marana pema panuraki Janani kumati jagatu sabu saki Dekhi na jahi bikal mahatari Jarahi dusah jara pura nar nari Mahi sakala anartha karamula So suni samujhi sahivu sabasula Suni banagavanu kina raghunatha Karimuni besha lakhana siyasatha Binu panahina payadehi paye Sankaru sakhi rahevu ehi ghaye Bahuri nihari nishad sanehu Kulisa kathina vura bhayavu na behu Ab sabhu aanki na dekhevu aayi Jiyat jiva jada sabai sahayi Jinahi nirakhi mag sapini bichi Tajahi bishama bishutama satichi Tei raghunandanu lakhanu siya Anahita lage jahi Tasutanaya taji dusah dukha Daivu sahavaikai siyavar Ramachandra ki jai पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। Bhupati maran pemu panuraki. On one hand, the king has passed away as a result of an uncompromising love towards Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji. Janani kumati jagatu sabu sakhi. On the other hand, my Kumati mother, with an evil intent, mother, both the world will witness. Jagato sabu sakhi. The world is a witness. They have seen both. Dekhi na jahi bekala mahatari. Look at the mothers. Even if one mother at home who is there, who is a widow and who also wears according to the custom, that widow's dress without bindi, without bangle, without anything, no ornaments. When a mother is at home like that, these days those traditions are gone, isn't it? These days people have accepted the reality. Those days the culture was different. Times keep changing and you have to adapt ourselves to the change. When one mother is like that, it becomes so sorrowful to see her again and again. 3 of them, or rather all of them, many of them, as we said earlier, he might have more also. And all of them, they are in such attire that one cannot bear to look at. Is it not? And what to talk of Ramchandraji, Bharatji, Lakshmana, Shatrugna? It is so difficult for them. Jarahi dusah jara puranara nari. While puranara nari, the men and women of the city, they are deep. Jarahi. They are burning with dusaha, ahani, agani, pain. And it is such a trying period, a challenging period for everybody. Such a phase of life which is so challenging. Mahi sakala anaratha karamula. And now, Bharata says, I have realized what? I am the root, Karamula, I am the root of all these troubles which have taken place. So suni samuji sahiu sabasula. And still, when I come to know that I am the cause of it and I am still enduring and my life is still there. Suni banagavanu kinhara gunatha. And when I heard, at that time, when I heard that Ramchandraji, Lakshmanji and Sitaji, they have left to the forest in a hermit's robe. Karimuni Besha Lakhana Siya Satha. And they also, Lakshmana and Sitaji also accompanied in the same way, having a hermit's robes, a sannyasi's robes. Binu panahina payadehi paye sankaru sakhi rahevu ehi ghaye. And when they proceeded towards the food, binu panahina payadi, barefoot, not even wearing anything in their feet to protect themselves. With barefoot they have gone. And Sankarusaki, Shivaji is a witness for the fact that I am now alive, knowing about it. Bahuri nihari nishada sanehu. On top of it, now when I am witnessing Nishad Raja's love for Bhagavan and Bhagavan's love for Nishad Raja, Kula Sakatina Ura Bhayavuna Begi. My heart, it is so harsh, it is so harder, it is so adamant and refused to break. My heart is not breaking, my heart is not giving up. I am still alive. Ab sabu aankhi na dekhe wo aayi. And now I have seen everything with my own eyes. Earlier I had only heard about all this. Now I am seeing with my own eyes. Jiyata jiva jada sabai sahai. And now I, like a stupid, going through all this suffering in front of me, and my life is not stopping. My life is not going away. Jinahi nirakhi magasapi nibbichi. What shall I say of Rama, Lakshmana, Sita, all, even the very sight of theirs, even the snakes and scorpions, they will reject their swabhava of stinging and killing others. Even they forget their swabhava and they are loving. Their love towards Ramchandraji is increasing, and I am still alive. Think. Tajahi bishama bishutama satichi. They forget all their, poison, their irresistible anger to sting. Even they have forgotten. And look at me, how I am. Teira ghunandanu lakhanu siya anahita lage jahi tasutanayat jidu sahadukha daivu sahavai. And if even snakes and scorpions forget their nature and start loving Bhagavan Sri Ramchandraji, on whom else? On whom else can fate inflict severe pain? If not on the son of Kaikeyi, me, Bharata, who looked upon all this, all these people, Ramchandraji, Lakshmanji, Sitaji, I have looked upon them as enemies. Actually, remember, Bharata never looked upon as enemies because of son of Kaikeyi. That is the only minus point. And look at the way Bharata is feeling so frustrated. Continuing. Suniyati bekala Bharata barabani Arati priti binayana yasani Sokamagana saba sabha kabharu Manahu kamala bana parevu tusaru Kahi aneka vidhi katha purani Bharata prabodhu kinha muni jnani Bole uchita bachana raghunandu Dinakara kula kairava bana chandu Tata jaya jiya karahu galani Isa adhina jiva gati jani Tini kalati bhuvana mata more Punyasi loka tata taratore Uranata tuma para kutilai Jai loku para loku nasai Dosudehi janani jadatehi Jina gura sadhu sabha nahi seyi Mitiha hi papa prapancha saba Akhila mangala bhara Loka suja supara loka sukha सुमिरत नाम तुम्हार सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय सुनियति बिकल भरत बरबानी आरति प्रीति विनयन रसानी. On listening to Bharata's excellent, impassioned, but with full of arati, agony. Arati here is not our arati. This arati means agony. And Preeti, full of love, extreme love. Vinaya, humility. Nayasani, with a lot of morality. Or Bharata is an embodiment of all these gunas. Sokamagana sabha sabha khabaru manahu kamalabana parevu tusaru. Sabharu, all the people in the Sabha, all of them are drowned in Shoka. Shoka Magana, they are completely drowned in Shoka. Manahu Kamalabana Parevutasaru. It is like the lotus which was completely, covered by the frost, snow. And even in the presence of moon, it is unable to get up. That is the way everybody were there, even in the presence of Ramchandra ji. Kahi aneka vidhi kata purani Bharata prabodhu ki muni jnani. When Muni Jnani Vasishtha ji, when he saw that everybody have become sad and everybody became silent because they are unable to speak. Therefore, Muni Jnani Vasishtha ji, he slowly, gained some, stability in mind, because he was also, we call bhavuka. He was also, taken by emotions. Now the sage, slowly narrated some katha of the, legendary stories. Aneka vidhi katha purani of the legend. He spoke everything to, bring some, some settlement in that condition. Everybody is down, so somewhere something has to happen to move forward. Bole uchita bachana Raghunandu. Now, after Guru spoke, now Raghunandu, Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji, uchita bachana bole. He spoke appropriate words. Dinakara kula kairaba bana chandu, who is the very Chandu, moon of solar dynasty. The lily-like, solar dynasty for the moon. He very beautifully took up and with good, soothing, proper, appropriate words, he started speaking. Tata jaya jaya karauka galani Isadhina jivagati jani. Hey Tata, my dear brother. See, Tata is a shabda which is used generally to indicate somebody whom you love a lot. Tata can mean son, Tata can mean brother, all that. So, my dear brother, why are you thinking and humiliating yourself? For nothing. You are unnecessarily taking everything on your head. And no, Isadhina, everything is decided by Isha. He never said, I decide everything. He is a Isha. He is a Bhagavan. But he never claims, I did everything. He says, it is decided by God. And therefore, Jiva Gati Jani, the life will run as per his decision. Tani kalati bhuvana mata more. According to more mata, according to my mind, all the men of reputation, punyasi loka, in the next line it said, punyasi loka. Punya means those people who are of great holy reputation in all the three spheres, in all the worlds of creation belonging to past, present and future, Punya Siloka Tata Taratore, all the glories of great people in the world are lesser when compared to you. Hey Bharata, your glory is much, 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 much higher compared to all the punya people, the great people of the world. They all fall short when compared to your glory, O Bharata. Ura anat tuma par kutilai. If somebody attributes hatred towards you, even in their heart, even a little, a small indication is to Lakshmana and Nishadaraja. See, Lakshmana and Nishadaraja, both of them loved Bhagavan so much and so much and so much. So naturally, in the force of the love towards Bhagavan, anything or anybody who bring trouble to Bhagavan will become natural enemies. So, here an indication is to Lakshmana and Nishadaraja, the one who brings hatred even little in your heart, Jai loko para loko nasai, they will be ruined in this world, in the further worlds to come. Now and further, they will be ruined. Anybody who thinks wrong about you. Therefore, you are that glorious Bharata, you should not take it to your heart so much. You cannot own up all such things. Why? You are not the cause for it. It is Vidhi, fate, destiny. Therefore, you should not take it. Anybody who thinks ill about you will be ruined. You know, according to Ramchandra, there cannot be a nobler person than Bharata in this world. If Ramchandraji himself has to say that there cannot be any nobler person than Bharata, what should be Bharata? Think. How can anybody talk ill about Bharata? Dosu dehi janani jadateyi jinagura sadhu sabha nahi seyi. And as far as Kaikeyi, Janani, everybody, they blame her. And in the assemblage, he is talking in the assemblage. Neither Guru nor, people in the assembly should blame Kaikeyi. Mitiha hi papa prapancha sab Akhila Mangala Bhara. The very invocation of your name, O Bharata. Miti Hahi Papa. All sins and errors and, everything will get washed away, will get eradicated. And therefore, those sins, Papa Karma, and the karma phala after that, everything will get completely obliterated. Loka suja supara loka sukha sumirata namu tumhara. And it will only bring so much of happiness. It will bring so much of punya karma only. Sumirata namu tumhara. The one who remembers you at any level. Now look at that. Bhagavan is putting himself and Bharata at the same plane. What do we say? The one who remembers Ramchandraji will have all his papas, everything will be washed away, we say. Now he says, Bharata, they say the one who thinks of me, his sins will get washed away. But now I say, the one who thinks of you, Bharata, even their sins will be washed away. Look at that. To declare that, hey Bharata, you are as equal to me. And people will only gain merits, punya karma, and all their sorrows, everything will be washed away if they even remember you. Bhagavan is telling about Bharatji. Continuing. Kahavu subhavu satya siva sakhi भरत भूमि रह रावुरी राखी, तात कुतरक करहु जनि जाये, बैर पे मनहि दुरई दुराये, मुनिगण निकट बिहग मृग जाहि, बाधक बधिक बिलोकी पराहि, हित अनहित पशु पक्षिउ जाना, मानुष तनु गुण ज्ञान निधाना, तात तुमहि मैं जानहु नीके, करौ काह समंजस जी के, राखे उराय सत्य मोहि त्यागी, तनु परिहरे उपेम पन लागी, तासु बचन मेटत मन सोचू, तेहि ते अधिक तुम्हार संकोचू, तापर गुर मोहि आय सुदीन्हा, अवसि जो कहूँ छहूँ सोई कीन्हा, मनु प्रसन्न करि सकुचत जी, कहूँ करऊँ सोई आजू, सत्य संध रघुबर बचन, सुनिभा सुखी समाजु, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. Most beautiful chaupais. Look at the way Bhagavan is speaking about Bharatji. Kahau subhavu satya siva sakhi. I will take Shiva as the witness. He says, I will speak the truth in good faith. Bharat bhumi rah rauri rakhi. What a statement! What a statement! Bhagavan is talking to Bharata and the assembly. Hey Bharata, bhumi rah raura rakhi. This whole earth is being sustained by you, Bharata. Look at that. Bhagavan is saying, all of us think Bhagavan is taking care of the earth. And Bhagavan says, you are taking care of the earth. Look at the amount of love he has for Bharata. Look at that which Bharata deserves. Parampuja Gurudev always used to say, I keep on quoting, you may never get what you desire, but you can never escape from what you deserve. Bhagavan cannot make a mistake in such statements. If Bhagavan has to say, Bhumi rah raur rakhi, this earth is being sustained by you, then what should be Bharata's caliber? Think. Everybody is listening. Tat kutaraka karahu jani jaye. He says, hey Tata, my dear, please don't indulge in kutarka. Don't indulge in all these hypothetical, foolish statements. Not worth. Don't compare yourself to be nothing. And look at that word he said. The whole world is sustained by you. How can you take yourself so lightly and so low? Bairape manahi durai duraye. You know, again, look at this statement. I again and again use those statements because that's such a truthful statement. Agattin alagu mugatil theriyum. Look at that. Bairapemon. What are you can be seen in your face. Bairapema nahi durai durai. You cannot express prema when you have, what do you call it as? Enmity inside. And when you have prema inside, you cannot show as enmity. it will come to know. You will come to know. You cannot disguise either of them. What is there inside only will be seen outside. And the best part, in case even if you smile, that smile will become such that the other person will come to know what is there in your heart. Agathin alagu mugathil theriyum. What is there in your heart, one can perceive in the face. Think. Bhagavan is saying, Muni gana nikata bihaga mriga jahi. Look at that. Badhaka badhika biloki parai. Muni gana, all these saints and sages. Nikata bihaga mriga jahi. Birds, beasts, all of them, when they come close to a hermit, to a ashrama where a Santa Purusha is staying, they feel so happy. Badhaka badhika biloki parai. While at the sight of a hunter, they run away, that very sight torments the birds and beasts and even a saint also. And when the same birds and beasts, when they go near towards a saint, they are not afraid. Neither the saint is afraid, nor the animals and birds are afraid, but rather they love each other. The expression of pure love from within comes out when they see a Santa Purusha, but the same birds and beasts, when they see a hunter, he torments them and they run away. And why does he say so? Hey Bharata, how can you think of yourself like that? You are such a glorious person. Hita anahita pasupacchi ajana manushatanu guna jnana nidana. When birds and beasts can distinguish between a friend and an enemy, will not people look at you and tell you that you can't be an enemy of me? Think. Manushatanu. Even a human body, a human who is actually abode of virtue and knowledge, you, Bharata, how can somebody relate you to be a bad person, a wrong person, an enemy of me? Tata tumahi main jana unike. Tata, brother, I know you very well. You cannot be of that kind. Karau kaha asamanjasa jike. Now, slowly he is coming to the point. He says, Bharata, I know you so very well. You cannot be bad. Why? That is impossible. You are incapable of thinking like that. Because you are an embodiment of love. You are an embodiment of dharma. You are an embodiment of all virtues. Therefore, you cannot think wrong towards me. I know you so well. Who else will know you so well than me also? I know you very well. But what can I do now? I am being completely trapped in a manner of saying. There is so much of perplexity in my mind, dilemma in my mind. Rakhe uraya satyamohityagi. Look at our father. He kept his word and he abandoned me. Prana jai, par vachana na jai. He had said earlier, for the sake of maintaining his word, he renounced me. And tanupari harevu, prema panaragi. For the sake of keeping up the word, he renounced me. But for keeping up the love towards me, he renounced his own life. Look at that beautiful standpoint. Dasharatji, he never came out of his dharma. He maintained his dharma of keeping up his promise. At the same time, he also showed to the world what was his love towards Ramchandra ji. Now look at Ramchandra ji. He cannot give up his father's words, but he is so helpless when he sees the depth of love in Bharata. And he is so perplexed. Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji is perplexed. He says, I am so confused. Why? Because your love can win over anything in this universe. And your love is now confusing me. That is the depth of Bharata's love towards Bhagavan. And I have to maintain father's words. I have to keep you also. I am so perplexed. How can I now, when father has given up his life for his words, how can I break his words and say, okay, Bharata, I will come. Your love is so wonderful, so I will come back to Ayodhya and take the. I cannot say. Why? For that word, father has given his life. Therefore, I cannot come with you. And now your love is such that I cannot, stay back. So I am so confused. What should I do? तासु बचन मेटत मन सोचू, तेहि ते अधिक तुम्हार संकोचू. I feel so perturbed that तासु बचन मेटत, I cannot give up his word. Tehi te adhika. He also very beautifully says, Tehi te adhika. Greater is your love. And therefore, I am completely confused. I am in a dilemma. I am perplexed. Tapara gura mohiyaya sudinha. What more? Even the Guru, who is the highest in anybody's life. There cannot be anybody greater than a Guru. Even Bhagavan comes next. Shastras say. When Guru himself has given the command to me, avasi jo kaha hu chaha hu soi कीन्हा. In case I am, to do precisely what you say, I am prepared now to do what you say, Bharata. Now the ball is in your court. Bharata, I have come to respect our father's words for which he has given life. And I am now confused because your love can win anything in life. Therefore, one hand you are there with the depth of love which can never be, imagined, and the other side it is father's words. Now you tell me whether should I accept this or should I accept this. Precisely whatever you say, I will accept. Manu prasanna kari sakuchat ji, kahaun karau soi aju. Manu prasanna kari, cheerfully. Hey Bharata, bring your mind to that state of cheerfulness. Happily remove sankochitaji, shake off all your inhibitions, reservations, all that thing, you just give it away. Happily, kahahu, you tell me, karonso yaju, what should I do today? I have expressed you my condition and I am unable to decide. Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji is telling Bharata, you tell me what I should do. Look at where Bhagavan has kept Bharata in his heart. The status of Bharata. Satya sandhara gubara bachana sunibha sukhi samaju. When he said that, the entire assembly were so happy with the words of Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji, who is true to his word. He was so clear, though he was confused, he was so clear, and assembly actually rejoiced. What did they rejoice? They rejoiced to see the love between Ramchandra ji and Bharat ji and the importance that they give for living that dharmic life, to maintain dharma. They were so taken away by this love between each other. And Rama became silent. Bharata became silent. Guru anyway became silent long back. What can the Praja do? They are also silent. So silence continued. When this silence continued, interestingly, this cameraman, he didn't know what to do. Therefore, he said, Chalo, let me see what is happening in the heaven. Therefore, he packed his bag to run to heaven and see what is there. So he took a tripod and the bag camera and he started running towards heaven. Now let him reach there and we will see what is happening in the heaven tomorrow. Alright. सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय।